Hi, welcome to my channel, Vintage Costume Jewelry Collector. I probably should change my name, it's too long. I haven't actually filmed for a while because of, well, lack of time. And the jewelry I'm gonna show you today I bought during summertime, end of summer, I believe, in flea market near the town where I live. So I'm gonna present it to you today. So I'm gonna start with this necklace. It's a multi-strand necklace that took me forever to disentangle because it was very, very tangled. And it has 5 rows, as you can see. So this green plastic, oh come on, green plastic beads that are sort of graduated size beads, and then there are these what I believe are glass beads, but they look a bit like, glass chips, like sea glass, but sea glass is usually frosted. Also, I think they wanted to look them like stones, but I believe these are not stones. It's just glass. But it's very interesting because they're all different. I think that's quite unusual beads, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all different. And it's not vintage. It's just a Chinese company called
Florida.
Bokar. Yeah, Bokar.
Look, our cat also wants to see what we have.
Yeah, he always wants to see everything.
Curious kitty.
And then some other jewelry, some other necklaces. And I found these necklaces at another vendor. And this looks like a, handmade project that someone did, I think. And it has these gray ceramic or glass beads. Oh, come on, kitty. Maybe I should... Yeah, that's better, actually. So it has these ceramic gray beads, ceramic or glass, I'm not sure exactly. And then it has these metallic, sort of ethnic beads, and green beads. And then it has this one bead that I think might be stone.
Well, true.
This one, because it has inclusions and it has this irregularities and crackles.
This?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Okay. Well, it's either glass or stone, and because it has all these inclusions inside, I think it might be a stone. So that's another necklace. Then I found this Did you change the...
Yeah.
And then I found this necklace, which again is not vintage, but I thought it has sort of this vintage style.
Maria. No. No. You do not attack the jewelry.
Sort of like leaves, like a wreath of leaves. And this one has a tag, Danish Design. And I think Danish Design is a company who has quite good jewelry, quite good quality jewelry. And I can't remember where exactly I found think that's the only thing I bought from this from another vendor. This one is vintage, I think. Don't think it's, yeah, that's not silver. But I like the filigree, and it has this cameo, glass cameo pendant on what seems to be like either hematite or like imitation of hematite. I might need to check it with the magnet, because hematite should be magnetic. But then the metal might be magnetic as well, so it will be difficult to know exactly.
This one has a signature.
Oh yeah, it does. But yeah, I do like this small cameo. It's quite cute. Now, all of the other jewelry were found at one vendor, so I got a bit of a deal because I bought a bunch of jewelry from him. So the small necklace, usually I find, so it is quite old, I think, maybe 50s, 60s. And usually I find them just in clear stones, this type of jewelry. But this one, as you can see, has this very cute pastel. Yeah, and also a bit pastel, because I'm not bright colors. So green, yellow, lavender, purple, pink, blue colors. So I thought it's really cute. Trying to set it up. And all of the other one, oh no, actually, I found this one at a different vendor. Oh, I think it was, yeah, I bought the cameo, and I bought this
cat earrings.
Earrings, which are kittens.
They're very cute.
With
not as cute
a
as
flower.
Cat,
they hold a flower in their mouth.
isn't that right?
And they are enamel. And they are signed. And they're definitely fish and crown, because I can see the fish. As you can see, it says fish. It has a drawing of the fish, but I can't see what's actually written under them. I think I faintly see the word crown.
These cats are still not as cute as Oreo.
No.
He's the cutest. Isn't that right, Oreo?
So I thought they are quite cute. And yeah, the rest of it is definitely bought at one vendor.
He's literally just watching us.
So this is some screwback earrings. The only, yeah, he is watching. He's trying to see when he can attack
the jewelry.
So this screwback earring are missing this this part, which I didn't notice at first. Only noticed it when I got home. And but I liked it because it's a cone. It's a cone that has been cut in two and sort of preserved, probably covered with some kind of lacquer.
What is that?
It's a cone.
Oh, this is a little bit strange, but right. No.
And transformed into earrings. And then these earrings, sort of this beaten, not beaten, but how do you call it? Metal. Beat metal. Like crescent moon. And I think these are. And these are also screwbacks, and they look like also a handmade project. First of all, because of how primitive, you know, these things looks, just the work, but also when you look at the back, you can see that it's either a glue or a solder. And it's this part is actually signed silver, so the the screw back in the back might be from a silver metal, but this part also looks metal. Dana, you're too loud. People can't see, and only you squirreling with Oreo.
I'm sorry, but the cat is really attacking the flowers and it's really annoying me.
Okay. I have to be in the kitchen because it's the best light today. It's quite a dark day. Right, so yeah, it looks like a bit of a brutalist style handmade screwback earrings, which potentially might be silver. And then I found this brooch with Aurora Borealis crystals, also sort of different colors, blue and pink and some green. And I like these sides because it's curled, so it's sort of a snowflake style brooch, but at the same time it has these curls. Still looks a bit like a winter brooch. And that's how it looks in the back. It has oops, a safety chain and pin. Probably again 50s, 60s, my guess. Then this brooch, sort of a bouquet, but without the flowers. But that's how it looks, because I found similar online. And the one I found online, which looked very similar, like identical, where you see this copyright. Well, the ones I found online also had the coral signature right in the place where you can see it's brushed in the back, and then this side for some reason looks like a blob of gold. Oh gosh. Oh, this video is a disaster.
Cat is a disaster.
Cat is a disaster. He's a bit chaotic today.
He is very chaotic today.
Looks like almost a blob of paint that has covered the coral, and I don't know why. It's weird. It's weird. What were they doing in the past? But yeah. And then I have this flower, which I really like. Sort of a tulip or maybe a rose. It might be a rose actually. In very pale rose gold color, and has these purple stones and then some clear stones on the leaves, and even a pearl. And it's very thick, as you can see, and it's quite heavy. And yeah, really cute rose. And speaking of flowers and bouquets, I found my second micro mosaic brooch for my collection. And the first one is smaller and has just one flower, but very similar, sort of red, pink, rose with like a red background and blue on the outside. So micro mosaics, who is not accustomed to it, is made of glass tiles, glass mosaics, and they do these glass rods, which are then cut into pieces and used to make the brooches. So, and the rods sometimes have different colors in transverse cut. As you can see here, it's like white and pink, and this rod was like black, red, and orange, and some were sort of multicolored rods. And they're usually made in Italy, and some designed Italy. And they're still making them. You can still find them in some places, probably even as a souvenir piece. And this one just has like a pin in the back. So I don't think this one is very old, but I do think it's probably still vintage. Should I put it here? I found this brooch, which I don't know how politically correct it is now, because I think the some members of the royal family had gotten hot water because of the blackamoor brooches, and these are brooches with like faces of black people or Chinese people, sort of ethnic. And I think it was Blackamoor Company that was making this type of brooches, and these brooches also sort of a African girl profile in this traditional head piece, and even has an earring. And I found very, very similar. It obviously has some the gold material is falling off, and I found very similar blackamoor brooches, but they are very, very similar with the same sort of headpiece and very similar face, but they actually had black enamel on the face and only the costume was gold, and they were, I think the earring was a bit more like well made, with like you can actually see like the jewels or the studs in the earring. So I don't know, and it's not signed, but I don't know if Blackamoor are signed or not. So it might be just like an imitation. I find it cute, like it's a nice profile, but I understand people's sensibilities around English history or Britain's history. And then this is my favorite probably brooch that I found in that lot, because it has an insect, and I do like insect brooches.
I hate insects.
I don't like
They're nice.
I appreciate insects, they're important in nature.
Yes, except
I do have a bit of a phobia with
except their long legs.
Yeah.
And mosquitoes. I don't
Dirty
think they
long
do.
legs might be quite, but even they might be pollinators. I don't know.
I don't know. How about mosquitoes though?
Yeah, mosquitoes probably. I don't know. I don't know. They're probably useless, but I do have a phobia with some insects, but I do like them in jewelry. And probably the more phobia I have with the real insect, the more I like it in jewelry. So it's weird. I do like this, although you can see it misses some jewels here. And also it's not very accurate because, as you can see, this is a glass stone, frosted, blue frosted glass stone. Even has a bit of a brown on in some projections, but I don't know if that's because of the back. I'm talking because I was thinking about sapphirettes basically, and it has the, you know, the oh, it has a it has the web, the spider web. So I presume this is a spider, but the spider should have 8 legs.
Does it only have 6 or something?
It only has 6, and it has like these antennas. I don't know. It looks like an ant to me.
Oh gosh.
Maybe it's an ant that got entangled into a web. I don't know. It's the victim, not the perpetrator. I don't know. But
Looks
anyway.
more like I don't know. It's not a spider.
Yeah. I think it's just an inaccurate representation of a spider. The person who's done it haven't seen a lot of real spiders in their life.
Everybody knows spiders have 8 legs.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that it. No, it's not. It doesn't have a defect or anything. It just has 6 legs. Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
I still like it. I still really like this brooch.
Whose legs were torn off. Somebody tried to like.
It looks a bit like a sapphire,
You know
which
how
is
people
another
try
thing.
to catch them with like cups?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 legs were caught.
And then this is
That's why they didn't have 8 legs.
this is a shell brooch, and it has this like sugared enamel that unfortunately is flaking off a bit, or maybe that's how it was done. Maybe it was done irregularly to represent sand. At some point I started cleaning it, and then I realized, oh, I think it's actually part of the of the brooch, like it should be sugared like that. And it has a small pearl. It's quite a nice brooch, and it's actually signed Kramer, as you can see. And Kramer is a American company, costume jewelry company, and I don't often get American jewelry, so I'm pretty pleased with this. And yeah, it was founded in 43 or 48, I can't remember now exactly, and I think they closed in the 70s. And they even done jewelry for Christian Dior, so if you find pieces Kramer for Christian Dior, or Christian Dior from Kramer for anyway, yeah, those are really nice pieces. They're usually blue or green stones surrounded by clear crystals pieces, something like that. But anyway, it's a good company. I'm quite glad I found it, and it's my first Kramer brooch that I ever found. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. I'd be glad for some comments as well.
Chaotic.
And yeah, sorry for the chaos today.
It's a cat.
I will see you next video.
The kitty is very naughty.